What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wrights Woodworks shop, laser shop, whatever you want to call it. I've been wanting to do one of these shop tours for quite a while. I've never really gotten around to it, and I figured since the shop is somewhat clean, it was time. And I've had a lot of people asking what my shop it looks like, how it's been set up, and how I could fit so many lasers into a single car garage. So let me show you around. All right, so Wrights Woodworks really started back in 2017. My first piece of equipment was the Shapeoko CNC. I had this wild hair idea. My wife thought I was crazy. I just wanted to make some wood cutouts. I didn't know what I was doing. Just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. Purchased the CNC and it's kind of just blown up from there. I started with the CNC just on two card tables, foldable card tables, because I didn't have a table big enough. And it just sat out here on those plastic card tables. And then from there, it's just been crazy. We didn't really get into lasers until 2018 when we purchased our first OMTech machine. And it's been a wonderful ride since. But now I don't do much CNC work anymore. I just have my heat presses on there for hats and flat work and stuff like that. But hopefully I get back into it soon. All right. Now the OG of all OG lasers. This is one of the first OMTech machines that they had available. It's a 60 watt, 20 by 28 model. They're the same as they sell now, just different colors. So it's rare to see a yellow one. My buddy Brant and I have one of them. I'm not too sure. I haven't seen too many others out there. If you have a yellow one, speak up, man. It's a limited crowd. Let me know down in the comments. I mainly use the 60 watt for a lot of leather work, both real leather and leatherette and tumblers. That's mainly what I use this machine for, and it's a workhorse. This machine is all original tube, original lens, all the way back from 2018. All right, next up, I got two 100 watt 24 by 40 models. I use these mainly for a lot of, wood engraving, plaques. I do a lot of maps, engraved maps for marathons and city maps. During the holiday season, just a lot of Christmas ornaments. We sell them bulk online, wood cutouts, pretty down and dirty ornaments. And so these guys don't get much use lately. Towards the end of the year, picks up, and these will be running pretty much nonstop. All right, next up, we have the fiber lasers, or the fiber farm, I call it. We do a lot of fiber work. We do a lot of engraved metals, a lot of engraved bag tags, all sorts of random stuff. I do a lot of leather on the fibers now. I originally started with this 30 watt right here. This is my original 30 watt Galvo, just a regular 30 watt. Got another 30 watt because I couldn't keep up. And then I got the 60 watt MOPA about a year ago, and it's been awesome. But then just recently, as you've probably seen in a couple of my last videos, the brand new, one of the first people to have one of these from OMTech is the 60 watt compact Galvo. I go in depth about it in some other videos, but it's a lot smaller footprint. Everything's contained in one unit. These other machines have towers that go along with them. So I got 3 towers over there. And then everything runs off this one laptop here. I've switched over to a lot of golf stuff lately. Divot tools, bag tags, ball markers, you name it, I probably do it. I do have this big 4x10 foot table that I do a lot of work on. The CNC currently sits on it as well. I do have this organization rack that I use. It's kind of gumballed together, part Harbor Freight, part over the sink kitchen storage tower deal. I keep a lot of the stuff that I use almost every day, a couple of each item that I sell there, so it's easy to find. Up top, I have packaging supplies and stuff like that. Bubble mailers, bubble bags, etc. I keep a lot of my bulk storage on the other side. I know I just shove it under there, but when customers come over, they don't see all that garbage. They just see, that it's somewhat clean over here and can't see all my clutter. I don't like clutter. That's just me. But if you're thinking I have a nice shop, it's never looks this clean. So this is a special occasion for sure. But yes, it is in a single car. I do have a 3-car garage, but my shop is contained mainly in the single car portion. As you can see, the single car stops right here on this wall and goes right down there to that other wall. And yes, I do have a golf simulator in my shop garage. It does take up most of the room, but golf's been a big part of my life. Ever since I was a little kid, probably 6 years old. I've been playing ever since, played in college. So my kids come out here. They want to play just like I do. So that's cool to do with my kids, especially my youngest one. She shows the most potential. The others can hit it, but my youngest one, Lakeland, she shows the most potential. So golf's a big part of my business. I do make a lot of golf items. So it just goes hand in hand. And if you don't have a recliner rocker in your shop, what are you doing? This is where I sit at night, late at night when I'm out here way too late and contemplate my life decisions on what I've gotten myself into. So yeah, this is my shop. My little shop tour. Been wanting to do it for a while. And there we have it. This is where all the magic happens. Right here. All right, guys, there you have it. That's my shop tour. That's what happens at Wright's Woodworks. This is what we do. This is what we get to play with. So if you have any questions, hit them up in the comments below. Happy to answer any of your questions. All right, guys, have a good night.